Hey guys, welcome back to Wade's Orchids. I'm here with a plant that is just coming out of dormancy. This is Clowesia Dunn, variety Looking Glass. I was very fortunate in January to get a 92 point CCE on this plant. The intro that you saw was the photos of Grace Dunn that I took, and it was just absolutely spectacular. Over 260 flowers and buds, and it's an incredible plant. So I'm going to be dividing this today, and I'm going to show you basically how it was potted and the culture I gave it, along with a little bit of repotting here. So I usually don't say anything. I want this to be an educational channel. I don't really try to sell things by doing this, but I will mention that these divisions, once they become established with the new growths, they will be going up for sale. So with that said, let's get on with doing this. This was potted in a mix of medium bark, perlite, and good quality sphagnum moss. What I did, I already took these pieces out, but I put pieces of lava rock up in the center here to help keep it from the center getting really sopping wet. I think that helped it a bit. But you notice here, I'll pull out a little bit. This sphagnum moss is essentially as good as the day I put it in. It's in fantastic shape. That is why you spend the money to get good quality stuff. Okay, the same goes for your bark and your perlite. If you're spending $35 or more for a blooming plant, why don't you spend the money to treat it well and grow it well? Okay, so it's worthwhile to grow things in good quality medium. So what I did was I took some sphagnum moss here and I cut it up. I use this type of a pruner. It seems to work really well with chopping it up. I just grab a handful like this and then just go around and cut through it like that. And so along with that, I'm not going to really be measuring, but I want to have about a 50-50 mix of my Cattleya mix, which is kiwi bark, medium, and coarse perlite. This is when I say coarse, this is number 3 perlite. You can get number 4, which is really big, but I don't use that. So I'm just going to throw this in here, mix it up. I think that's pretty good, just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I already cut one of the bulbs off, and I want to show you something. This is another reason why this got a CCE. This one bulb is producing 1, 2, 3 new growths. Okay, and it's already starting to put out new roots. So I'm going to be potting that up into probably a 4.5 inch azalea pot. Okay, so I'm going to start doing that by getting a little bit of styrofoam peanuts here, enough to cover the bottom, and that's pretty good, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to put in some media. put this in. I'm probably going to have to stake this. And I'm just filling in around it, and I'm going to get it down so it's in there pretty well. And I'm going to try to be as careful as I can so I don't go and break off any of those growths. At this stage of the game, these things can pop off very, very easily. Okay. So, as I said, I'm trying to be as careful as I can here. And that's about it. I'm going to add a label onto this, and they will be for sale as soon as they start getting good roots and new top growth. Right now, it's going to go back on the bench with the label, and it seems like it's on there fairly good. You want to just make sure that it doesn't wobble, okay? Because if it wobbles, the new roots as they're coming out will be moved back and forth, and it will break the roots off or just blunt them so that they don't grow. And we want these roots to grow nice and deep into here, and hopefully give us enough energy so that this should bloom from each growth. And I was getting 2 to 3 spikes per growth. So this one right here, if we get 3 nice new growths out of it, you can count on having, for the first year, 6 to 9 new flower spikes coming out in the winter time. As I said, this bloomed in January when it was totally dormant, and that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. This is Wade from Wade's Orchids. I hope you have a really good day and happy growing. Bye-bye.